Welcome to the Kev and Pickle Show, sponsored by the tasty and delicious Tony's Pizzeria on Park Street, Dundalk. But first of all, Kev, let us introduce ourselves.
Elves love to tell stories. I bet you didn't know that about elves. No, I'm not Papa Elf from Elf. I am Kev. Pickle, it's Christmas. It's Christmas. The Christmas has started. It's now November. We are in Christmas season. All roads lead to Santa Claus.
I, of course, am Pickle, and no, it is not Christmas. However, I will state one fact that people will not know about Kev's house. Yesterday, which we will talk about, we did an interview, and Kev, right behind him in the same seat, had a Halloween decoration on that lamp.
It did.
It's not there today, so I'm guessing the tree Christmas is about to be done.
The tree will be done. Well, let's say, okay, my son is 7 in a week's time, so it'll go up a few days after that. So 2 weeks, we'll have the Christmas decorations up and raring to go.
Happy fucking days, Kev. Happy. Come here, listen. It's episode number 92, guys. You're very welcome to this week's show, which are two favourite podcastians, right?
Or arseholes.
Exactly. Whichever way you want to look at it, we don't really give a shit. And we'll be talking about arseholes in a wee while. Kev, why don't you tell everybody who's coming up on this week's show?
This week, we're going to be talking about how you cope in an emergency, God and vaginas, and of course, some dad jokes, and of course, something that happened during the week, Pickle, that we have some great news from not a sponsor, but a hashtag gift.
I like the use.
Yep. We have to do hashtag gift because we didn't buy them, so we can't actually say we got them for free because it was a gift.
It was a gift, a very kind gift, and we trust me, guys, we are getting into that, right?
You better believe it.
Promise, we are getting into that. And Kev, as we always do this time of the show, we jump in to a little bit of history and some birthdays. To which point, Pickle just remembered that he completely forgot to look this up. So if you have any little segue there, Kev, that you would like to...
1992, Pickle. 1992, a big day for the Olympics in Barcelona. Barcelona Olympics took place in 1992.
Yes.
With Pavarotti singing the entrance song. I can't remember the name of the song, but it was an iconic song about Barcelona.
Speaking of America in 92, because obviously they probably went and won a load of medals, right? Bill Clinton was elected as the 42nd US president.
That's what Monica said.
Yeah, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Yeah, enough talking about fucking Hillary.
Yeah,
exactly. And then also, America voted for either a young or old Elvis Presley to be used on a postage stamp. Okay. Now, I do like doing a little bit of history when it comes to our lovely country of Ireland. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you...
It's not Spain. Like, I don't know why you have to emphasize Ireland there now.
Because, Kev, as you now know, our audio ship listening this is all over the fucking world, Kev. We say Dundalk to people, they're like, what?
See the way people say the English? We always say the English are stupid, Pickle, right?
Yeah.
The English have got more stupid.
Really?
It's been all over the news. Just all over the news today, Pickle, about celebrations. About the celebrations box, okay? They are removing the English Mars are removing bounty from the celebrations.
But not here.
Not here. Oh no. See, the Irish are smart. That's why we're looking for 32 counties. This is why we want 32 counties. We want to save the bounty bar. And the only reason you want 32 counties is to save the bounty bar. The bounty bar is the nicest bar in the celebrations box. It is for me. I love a bounty. I nibble all the chocolate off the bounty, and then I eat the coconut. So I don't even eat just the full bar. I nibble off all the chocolate, and then have the coconut bit.
Right. Miniature Heroes celebrations, right? Love them all, right? But I will never eat a bounty bar. Now,
save them for me.
I must state one thing though, right? I would never have ate a double decker. Okay.
A dinky decker.
Yeah. But I actually started eating one probably last Christmas, I guess no was, right? Kev, they're nice.
Like, we are so opposite.
But yet we are like the
They be my
same.
two favorite. They are my two favorites. Apparently,
Really?
yeah. I think this is going to have to be top five. This is going to have to be top five. I'm sorry, we're going to have to stop talking. This is going to have to be top five.
So is it a top five sweet at Christmas, or are we breaking
Yeah,
it down
Christmas
into
sweet.
top five? Yeah,
Miniature chocolates.
miniature chocolates.
Yeah,
Wow. Right, Kev, you know what? I'm looking here to try and find anything at all. Oh, here we go. And it comes into what our top five is tonight. February, this is the only bit of history because I couldn't be arsed looking any further, right? A court in Milwaukee, Wisconsin sentences serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer to 15 terms of life in prison. Dahmer is murdered in prison. Oh, shit, I didn't even watch the end of that program. Fuck. Okay, sorry, see, I might have ruined that show for people. Is murdered in prison 2 years. Ruined it for me now, I'm guessing. Is murdered in prison 2 years later.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. And then also, February 26th. Kev, you have opinion on these things because you understand them a bit more than I do, right? The Supreme Court of Ireland, didn't know we had one of them, rules that a 14-year-old rape victim may travel to the United Kingdom to have an abortion. Why did the Supreme Court have to make that decision, Kev?
Because abortion wasn't available in Ireland at the time.
Yeah, but she could have went on her own accord to England. Why did they have to let her go to England? If it wasn't available in Ireland, she was going to England.
Well, but it's illegal to do that.
To go to another country to get that. What about Turkey?
Yeah.
She go to Turkey to get new teeth and hair and tits.
That's different. That's different.
Why, she can't get it in Ireland. Well, you can actually get it in Ireland. Okay.
You can now.
You can't. Which? Get the teeth?
Well, you can get the teeth. It costs you a fucking fortune, but
you can
get them.
Right, so listen, come here. Kev, we are always getting very surprised with our birthdays now because we're getting so close to like now.
We have to be starting getting a wee bit careful now.
No, fuck that shit. Miley Cyrus. Ain't nothing careful about that chick, right?
Boom, boom, boom.
Wrecking ball, right? She was born November the 23rd, Kev, right? But I'm going to top her with another one. And this one to me, oh yeah. It's bad because this is where you're right. We need to be careful with this, right? Now, wait a minute. So this one is now 30, right? Okay, so that's fine, right? How I remember, probably not so fine, right? Selena Gomez. So,
yeah.
Wizards of Waverly Place. Why do we have to go with that one instead of just other stuff that she did when she was an adult? Yeah, probably should have went with a different way there. So we should have. Plenty of YouTube stars, of course, but we're not sexist here. So we will throw in a man. And the man that we are going to throw in is the man who, during COVID lockdown in his mansion, started putting videos up about how sad and lonely he was in his... Sam Smith, the singer.
Oh, that's spastic.
Yeah, he is a spastic, is right, Kev. But yeah, listen, come here. That was a lack of me remembering to do history, guys, this week. So that's your history, and you're thinking of 90. But I already know what the history of 93 is. I've been waiting for 1993 to say a specific piece of history.
It's going to be something to do with basketball and Chicago.
No, it's to do with shooting. It's a program about it as well that I want to talk about, right? So it's really, really good, really, really good. But yeah, apart from that, Kev, how was your week, my man?
Busy week. A busy week, Pickle. We had Halloween, trick or treating, plenty of chocolates, plenty of sweets, plenty of what do you call it? Fireworks. We had to see the fireworks there in Meat. So we went up the top of the mountain and looked across. And Meat was having fireworks, and on Point were having fireworks, so they kind of combined.
And this was planned.
So that was quite fun. Oh, that was planned, yeah.
Yeah, the two randomly.
It was a competition between it was a competition between each other. Oh, the north v the south. No, it was a planned, organised event.
Okay, that makes sense. So it does. I was thinking it would have been strange for two places that have had fireworks at the same time.
Across from each other.
Like, should there only a river across from each other? So yeah, hey. But apart from that, Kev, like it's Thursday. So we're coming towards the end of the week. It was a shorter work week for myself. Obviously, bank holiday Monday.
2 days holidays. You went to see Armagh Planetarium.
I went to see Armagh Planetarium with my wife and my beautiful daughter. My first time.
Why did you not bring my godchild?
Because he was at crash. So he was. If I'm paying for him, he's not going, right? Here's a quick thing for you, right? So last week, my son accidentally had an accident at crash. Right, just as kids do, he's 2, right? Getting a nappy changed, there was a bit of a breeze, he peed. No big deal whatsoever. It happens to the best of us, okay? However, really bad dad joke was made with him, right? I was chatting to him that evening or something like that, and I was like, "What were you at? Come on!" He was trying to say words. I was joking with him. He goes, "Who do you think you are? Oh, Kelly." And I realized that's not a joke. That is in any way understandable.
Well, what did he do?
Remember, oh, Kelly peed on a girl and recorded it.
Did he?
Yeah, it was one of the many, many things he did to his kidnappees, or as they call them,
victims.
No, but to them they weren't victims though. They were in love with him, and he was fine, like, you know what I mean. But yeah. So we went to the planetarium. Brilliant. I have to say, do you answer me this, because the wife seems to believe that obviously I had to be there before. Did we ever go there before with school? No, right, cool. No. See, that's where we went to a poor school. So, Kev, I thought, class, honest to God, brilliant. Now, we got lost, right?
Going or coming home?
Going, right? So, you know the big square in our map?
This is why women shouldn't drive.
Oh, she had Alexa on in the car, or whatever you call it.
I mean, Google Maps.
Google Maps, right? So, I said, it's up here. There's a sign, right? And the thing was, go up this road. Fuck all this. It's just literally 100 yards or whatever up this road. But instead of that, she took a turn in a gate that didn't look right, because the path was a path. It wasn't a road. It was a path, right? So we're driving up this like Game of Thrones themed path, right?
Okay.
Trees everywhere, little path, loads of signs saying like, basically, you probably shouldn't be up this road, okay? So we see a guy on the road walking, on the path, right? So we don't knock him over. Instead, he steps off the path. We pull over and we go, sorry, mate, quick question for you. The planetarium, is it up here? And he's like, well, you can park up there to the left, and then he kind of just, it's over there. So we're like, right, okay. So we eventually found this little car park, had about 8 spaces in it. There was 3 cars in it. Thing a little bit quiet, okay? We then found a map, as you do in any forestry areas, right? So like, you are here. And it was like, number 4 was the planetarium, and it was like way, way, way down here. So it was like, okay. So we'll walk that way, because there's a big building over there. That must be part of it. So it was like a house, big house, right? But there was loads of it around the house that was like no public access. You couldn't walk up these steps. Like,
so it was somebody's house.
It looked like it was like an office of some description. Okay, so we eventually went back towards the thing, and Avi spotted that on the map, beside where number 4 was, the planetarium, there was another car park that on the map looked bigger than the actual car park we were in, okay? So we decided to go down this lane again, hoping to God we weren't going to meet a car, which of course we wouldn't, because nobody else was stupid enough to drive up it. Yeah, only people that drove up that were the people who walked in that house that we obviously went to, okay? So we eventually got over to the right spot, and we got in and all that kind of stuff. It was great. Walked in, you were able to touch rocks, put stars into the sky, you were on a screen, and we went to a show. We did like a cinema set.
Okay.
Beautiful, lovely chairs, a globe. Is that a globe? All around, all over your head. Is that a globe? I mean, is that the right thing? You know, like it goes all the way up and around you.
It's just a screen, Pickle.
Yeah, but it's a big round one that goes the whole way around you. Yeah.
Okay. So a big screen.
Yeah. So these little alien guys come out and start talking about the planets and all this kind of stuff, and it was deadly. And then at the end of it, they went on a roller coaster. We did. We went on a roller coaster.
So, Pickle, you don't know much about planets, don't you know?
I know now that Jupiter, which has the rings around it, right? That's all rock. You couldn't go and walk on them rings, Kev. They are all rocks. So they are like, it turns out it's small rocks, but it's a lot of rocks. Like, I mean, like probably 70 or 80,000 million or something. Yeah. Because like, it just was meant to look, and so you could dress up as an astronaut. My wife bought, be the Jesus. Hold on, I just stand up for a second, right? My wife bought.
You have to remember, most people can't see you.
Yeah, which is good, because my belly probably bad. My wife bought this, guys, right, which is astronaut cookies and cream ice cream sandwich, right? This is actual astronaut food, right? So my question was, why isn't it in a fridge? Because it's freeze-dried, ready-to-eat space food. Still in the packaging. She still hasn't had it yet. I think it's going to look like an ice burger, which I love, but that's gone really bad. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that. I think if you blew on it, it might disintegrate or something like that. But no, I have to say, guys, if anybody hasn't, which I'm sure you all have, if anybody hasn't gone to the Armagh Planetarium, I genuinely would happily go again. The shows all seem to be great. It's a decent price as well. I know you have to pay a pre-show now, but it's a decent price just to go up to it. Yeah, definitely. I would highly recommend it. So would but yeah.
And then Pickle, we got an email.
Email reply.
Yeah, because Pickle, we mentioned him in the show last week. We kind of Pickle messaged him through Instagram, and then we sent him an email to playblue.ie. Okay, of course, this playblue.ie is a sex shop.
Yep.
Okay,
yep. An online sex shop.
And they have a store as well in Dublin.
Oh my bad, sorry.
And they got in touch with us again, and they give us a free gift. Give us a few free.
Rob and Richie, lads. Yeah. Shout out to you.
So they give us a few free gifts for more or less for myself, really, and because that's really who uses most sex toys around here.
No.
But yeah, so
who'd like to know what we got? Now, this is not going to be a demonstration. This is simply going to be a display. Okay, so first of all,
most people can't see us, Pickle, so guys, remember that.
If you're listening to this right now, you need to seriously watch the next fucking 5 minutes. That's all I'd last to say, right, with these. Right, you ready? Okay, the first one. I'm going to go with this one because it looks like a sword, right? So I'm going to call it out first, guys, right? This is called the Spark Ignition PRV03. What this is, guys, this is a carbon fiber, thinking about the environment.
Fiber.
No, fiber. Yeah, not like internet fiber, right? Yeah. So it's a carbon.
Huh? Keep talking.
So it's
you're
like
live on air.
I know. I'm like, sorry.
On air.
Fucking sexy. I don't know where I put that. Right, here it is, guys. This apparently goes in your bum, right? I thought, and this is me being silly, guys, right? So, for anybody not watching, right, there is like a sword handle on it, right? And then a tiny little thing here, right? I thought the tiny little thing is what went in your bum, okay? It turns out...
That's the turn-on switch.
Yeah, it turns out that that's the turn-on switch, so that when you are getting fully, right here it is, guys. Right here it is. Kev, I can't believe I'm touching this. It's going to be in your bum, right? That is apparently this bit is the bit that gives you the joy, the anal joy, guys. I can call it this because it says it on the box. Okay,
it's quite small, isn't it?
But see, I thought you held it like this bit, and this bit went up you. Not,
Jesus Christ. You think one little bit's going to...
Yeah, but how can you hold it? I get stuck.
It does look like a sword handle, doesn't it?
It does look like a sword handle. Like, I'm telling you, hey, there's somebody from a TV show right now that's going, they robbed that from a site or something like that. So they're like, check the sitting room. It might still be in there. Right, so listen, guys, okay? The next thing, and the guys here, they either have marketing geniuses or they are geniuses, right? The next one, most people would call it fantastic. Fantastic. These guys call the soft touch silicone with 10 rhythms of vibrations prostate massager fantastic, right? See, it's not fantastic, it's fantastic. Guys, you're fucking geniuses, right?
That looks lethal.
This is sealed, so I'm leaving this one in the box, okay? But look at the grip on that thing. I don't know which angle that should go.
That looks like a joystick.
I don't know what angle. Like, do you go up like
no,
like that?
Back to where you are. Back to where you are. There you go.
I don't really know, right? So then the next one, and I believe, no, I tell you what, we'll go for the normal one. And girls, don't be shy about this. You know you've had it or have one of them, right? This is a rabbit inferno. Ooh, it's hard to touch. Fire! It's like fire! Hey, wow, my God! Hey. God, it's so warm. Hey, so it has a rechargeable.
Don't say you used it already, did you?
No. Of course not.
Not that warm.
It has a rechargeable warming function.
Oh, very good.
Right? It is like it's called an inferno, right? So in English, it's made of silicone. I know that's important to some people.
It's warm in function, so it's going to be warm when it goes inside.
Exactly. 7 powerful vibrating functions, 2 individual motors. Jeez, if there's a motor in it, you'd be doing well, hey, right? A USB cord included. I don't know if you actually use that part of it, though.
No, that's a bit of charge that you dickhead.
And guess what, guys? It's fully waterproof. Nip into the bath, telling you. Or if you have one of them showers, you can have it like a scene from Titanic. You know, up in the window. Yeah. Don't give a minute. And it has the warming function, as we already said. Right. The last gift that the boys sent to me and Kev. Sounds weird.
This is some job. This is some job now.
Actually, no, my apologies. There's two things. Because you can't have all these toys unless you have some lube. We got some water-based lubricant. Easy Glide. What a name. What a name, hey, right? So you can't have all that because you have to think safety here, folks, right? You don't be going prodding yourself for these things unless you have the proper medication and stuff for it, okay? Right, the last thing, I'm going to pronounce this wrong. Naj High, Pure Pleasure. This, guys,
number 34, isn't it?
Yeah, number 34. Kev looked these up well. This is a couples during sex vibrator, okay? Jenny Keane, we should talk, right? Because you have probably talked about all of these things, okay?
Do you see how this works?
No, I'm presuming it's...
So see, see that way there. So that way there, right? Now look it down. So see the bit that's kind of curved at the top?
Yeah, with the ridges. There's 5 ridges
the other
there.
Side. The kind of higher end, the higher end of it.
That bit.
So as far as I know, is your penis is going to slide in there.
Oh, is it like a hole?
Yeah. And then this bit, the long bit.
Could mine go in that bit? No.
The long bit.
Right.
Okay, the longer bit is going to work as another penis. So that bit goes inside a vagina.
Wow.
And the smaller bottom bit, I think, goes in the ass. I think that is what I'm taking from it.
Right. So I don't know what this little alien-looking thing, like Pac-Man, whatever you call it, or Space Invaders. Right. I'm not too sure what that is. Right. So here's what it says, guys, because we are all about info for you guys, right? Couples vibrator for use during sexual intercourse, made of body-safe silicone. Again, we know it's important to some people. Comfortable fit around the base of the penis for double penetration. External part for the clitoral stimulation. I love reading these words. The 2 powerful motors, Jesus, we're flying again with the motors, Kev, offers 3 levels of a steady vibration and 7 different rhythms. Press and hold the power button for 3 seconds to turn on the device. Press again. Press it again to switch the program. Caution. And remember, guys, we are all about the health and safety when you're prodding yourself, okay? This product is not intended for therapeutic purposes. It should not, and I stress not, be used on swollen or inflamed areas of the skin. Prolonged and frequent use, as enjoyable as that might be, is not advised or recommended. Rob, Richie, Play Blue.
Thanks very much.
Yous are legends, right? I can't wait to hear Kev's stories with these things, okay? I swear to God. But no, look, guys, that was just... Kev mentioned them last week. I literally sent an Instagram message. Some young fella must have probably replied going, I'm only the Instagram guy. I can't talk about it. And here's an email. Next day, boys wrote back, check them out. I put it up on our story the other day. They had a post up. We might do a couple of things like that, so we will over the fucking time of that, Kev. We'll share a couple of bits and pieces, but I never know. It could end up leading to something, or it might not lead that. Who knows? But we got sex toys, and we talked about it for like 10 minutes now. Mental. Kev, hit me.
I want to talk about something.
Okay.
Before we go on to that, I want to talk about vaginas.
No, hit me with a would you rather question.
Okay. Would you rather? Okay, then hold on. Back again.
Yeah, we gotta go. And then we have to do a couple of other things.
I don't know if I've done this before, okay, but I might have done something. Would you rather wipe your ass after go for a shite with sandpaper or nettles?
You did sandpaper before, but you didn't do nettles.
I did something with sandpaper. I don't think I did that. And so, would you rather wipe your ass with sandpaper or nettles?
Was it a bad poo?
No, it was just a normal poo. You got a big ass, remember?
I know.
Like sandpaper, it's only one sheet of sandpaper.
I know, but when we were young, we used to wipe it with whatever on the field. I don't know what that was.
A dog leaf.
Jesus. Probably sandpaper, but man, that'd be...
Like sandpaper will only cut you once, right? Nettles, they'll sting you the whole day. Like.
Yeah, but will it not keep cutting you as you... Like, if you're wiping it, like, up or down or
whatever... How many times you're going to wipe? Just wipe once. Just one wipe.
Sandpaper.
Would you?
I think so, yeah. Because I don't like getting stung. That's just... the most simplest answer that I can give to that question.
Stung by what? When was the last time you were stung?
I don't know, but I remember I fell into a load of nettles, not ours first or anything like that, but I fell into a load of nettles when I was young. Remember the top of there where the four houses were, where the main road was? Remember there was a fence? I was sitting on that fence, and some reason, I don't know how, I managed to fall into all the nettles that were on the roadside. And I'm sure I didn't look the prettiest afterwards. But yeah, no.
Is that still your excuse? Yeah.
Yeah, it's why my ass still bleeds. I don't know, Kev. I think you try it once. Obviously, I'd go with a bit of sandpaper to see how rough it actually is.
Okay.
So yeah,
you go a nice grade. You go with soft grade. You know what I mean? There's different grades of sandpaper. So you didn't go a rough grade. You didn't go a 40. Maybe go a 200 or something like that.
Kev, you may as well be talking to your godson right now, right? Sandpaper is sandpaper. They're all the same. You scrape it for wood or something like that before you put paint or something.
You scrape it for wood. You scrape it. No, you don't sand it.
You don't sand it. No. Yeah, shake it or you brush it or whatever. Yeah, you rub it. You rub it off. You rub it off. You rub it out. Right. Okay. You wanted to talk about something. You said.
Yeah, vaginas, pickle. I had a thought there the other day, right?
Right.
And I think there's two gods. Okay. Now, don't get into all the religion, but two gods for Catholics and Christians.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, you think of a man, right? A man, God, okay, created the world and created different body parts, created the penis. And as you see in the penis, God has the shaft and he's got the balls on the outside. He's got everything on the outside to be plain and simple, easy to be seen. Okay. He then created the vagina, right? Nice and simple. The hole is there. He put a clitoris on the outside and the G-spot on the outside. And you know what happened then? Woman God came along, okay, and started moving shit and hiding shit and doing what women do, tidying up things. Okay, we put that in there, open the press and put that there, and look what's happened, right? A clitoris is under fucking curtains and hoods and like flaps, and then the G-spot. Oh yeah, we put that way up in there, where nobody can find it. A typical woman. I was here the other day. I put something down in the middle of the kitchen, Pickle, right? Middle of the kitchen, in a plain sight, nice and simple. I come back 5 minutes later to see where it was, and the wife had moved it. Where did you put that thing? I said. Says, I didn't move it. Fucking when it didn't get up, didn't grow two legs and move it itself.
Apparently, I just did that a second ago, and that's why she was in here looking for
No, she moved it. Okay, so that's why I think there's two gods. So there's God, man, God made all these fantastic, made boobs.
So he made Eve.
He made Eve. He made Adam and Eve.
Yeah, and then
woman God came along and she started moving things and hiding things.
So
and then it's my fault I can't find it. If I can't find the G-spot, it's my fault because woman God came along and started moving things and hiding things. Like, who'd hide a G-spot that far up and like this come hither motion?
Yeah, but you know why, Kev? You know why? Because if they didn't hide it, companies like this wouldn't be able to get you stuff that might help you find it. I don't know, Kev. I think that maybe he just married a woman, and then like every marriage, whatever the woman said went. So she was like, hey, cover that up with what looks like an afro, right? And keep it like that for a long, long time until people realize that you can go to beauticians and get rid of that shit in a lovely style, okay?
Or no style. No style at all. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, no style is a good style, okay? Oh, yeah, I got my haircut. I must take my hat off, actually. Tony's, we love you. Oh, that looks weird. Woo, yeah, I got my haircut, Kev. Woo, little bit of fade. Still going balls again. I met our good friend, Brendan.
But no, I'm not finished.
Sorry, I was just going to say he was telling I was going bald. Like, he was telling me I was going bald.
So, like, the likes of that, when you think about you throw me off thought now. But, like, women move. Why did women move things? Why did they move them? And then it's my fault for putting it there in the first place. I don't get it.
Right.
So usually, if I leave something down and I put it down and it's moved, it's like, well, why did you not tidy it up? It's absolutely fine. It was fine where it was. It was tidy. It was simple. It was there. I knew where to look for it the next time it came around.
Next time it came around. I like that.
It's not like no matter when a woman has a fight with a man, She's always right.
Oh, it's never wrong. Yeah. No.
No,
We already spoke about a happy wife.
no, no, no,
Is,
don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah,
Because I totally disagree with it.
yeah, completely. Well, we gave a Robbie for the hubby. We already said we have our own one, hey? A Robbie for the hubby,
And
guys.
guess what's coming up soon, Pickle? Guess what's coming up soon? The most important day in the year.
All Souls Day.
No, International Man's Day, and people are really
Jesus.
people are really getting into it now because they're really realizing that it is important for men, because um men are struggling, as we talked about before, and it is
Yeah.
struggling. So it is Saturday, the 19th of November. Now, that's quite a good day, Pickle, because I am doing 10K that day, on Saturday, the 19th of November, in Annagasson.
In Annagasson.
Annagasson, yeah, I'm going back to the old.
A 10K.
Back to the 10K. So I'm training the last week while to get up towards the 10K. Did the 10K Sunday, just as a wee warm up. So I'm going to ease back to the 9K this weekend, and then I'll do 10K on the 19th.
What date did you say? The 19th?
Saturday, the 19th of November.
Okay, hold on. Just give me a sec. I just want to pre-book an ambulance in Annagasson for the 19th. Yeah, no,
around about 11:30.
Yeah, you'll know who he is. Okay, thanks. Cheers. Kev, fair play. Great to get back at it, though, man. Great to get back at it. Enjoying it. Okay. Well, look, come here. I know we have another topic that we want to hit off. So, hey, before we do that, Kev, we are going to have a word with our sponsors, which is going to be followed by the fantastic interview that we did with Paula McKevitt. And just to give her full name on Instagram for anybody looking her up, it's Paula McKevitt Hypnotherapy. I cannot say that word, hey.
Hypnotherapy.
I keep wanting to say hypno, and I don't know why.
No.
Yeah. Paula McKevitt Hypnotherapy on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. So, like I say, guys, we're going to have a quick word for sponsors, and then we're going to have the interview that we did on Wednesday night, apologies, with Paula, following that. Cheers. Kev, what a fucking interview.
Great interview there. That was fun. So Pickle, hopefully you can hopefully use that service if you need to.
Yeah, fingers crossed, Kev. I think I highlighted on the interview there that there has been two women that have come on to our cameras and have basically said that they could fix my life. One of them was a relationship coach, and the other one dealt with pretty much everything that's wrong with me that we can all agree on after 92 episodes. Okay, past traumas, tick.
Yeah, so that's even true.
Oh,
your life story without mentioning your name.
I know I was in my chair. I felt like I was sitting in her chair, not her chair, obviously in the chair that's in her office, her room. You know what I mean? Like, and had a full fucking session. Hey, Kev, quick one for you, right? How would you cope in an emergency? So, this is a wide-ranging fucking topic here, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm going to jump in with... Actually, I don't want to do that one, right? Or that one. Right. Somebody else has a car accident, okay? And you arrive upon the scene. First person. So that's the key in this one. It's first person at the scene, right? Car is fucked. It's upside down. There's smoke coming out of it. There's another car as well that's like fucked. What do you do? Do you jump in?
No, you see, I'm a first aider, so you don't jump in. You realize what you have to do. You do this thing called scene safe. So you check if the scene is safe for you to approach the vehicle, or if you approach anything. So if there's anything that's happened, be a car accident or say a factory, something in a factory or something like that, you always have to check to see if the scene is safe for you to actually enter. If it's not safe for you to enter, then you can't go into that area. But usually I've been not in the case before, but in the car accident, right on the scene, more or less, the first person on the scene, and looked in. People were okay in the end; it wasn't so bad. But yeah, I'd be kind of
flip side. Yeah, flip side of it though. It doesn't look good. You can see somebody screaming. What do? You're not standing back going, sorry, I got to just look over this first of all, love.
But you have to make sure you're safe. You have to make sure you're safe.
What about instincts? Your instinct, should that not be, I have to go and get her out of that? Or like say, like I can't swim. So if somebody falls into water, I'm just walking past because I'm no use, right?
You're no use to it.
I'll call somebody, like on the phone, but I can't jump in. But I will run into a burning house fire if I hear somebody crying. No, they were
Don't.
Yao.
Then you're dead.
Why?
But
They never die on TV.
I know, but then the firemen have to come along and try to save two people instead of trying to save one.
But what if you walked out all bodyguard style, kicking a door down, holding this person, going like, "I got the black lung."
You're trying to be famous. You're trying to be famous instead of trying to be smart.
But smart doesn't always save lives, Kev. Now, Cabbage is a fireman, so he's probably thinking, Pickle, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the fuck
Call
up.
Call us, and we'll get there whenever we can, right? Like as quick as we can. But all I'm asking about is
get out, stay out, and get the fire brigade out.
Right. So what if a child is caught on a balcony, right? And you are like 7 stories down on the ground, right? And that child is going to fall. And you're underneath her or him. Have you the cojones to be like, drop, I will catch you?
No, but the child will die and kill you.
Well, not 17 stories high, but like
there's 7 stories he'll kill you. Right, killing you.
3 or 4 stories, right? Whatever's a non-killing you
okay.
height, right?
A blanket, get a blanket and catch him in the blanket.
Okay, so there's nobody else around, Kev. You can't leave the scene.
I love how your mind goes into weird places. Like you're gonna die.
And I want you to save me.
Die.
I don't want you to think about it, Kev. I don't want you to stand there looking at me.
I'm sorry, right? See if you even fell from 3 stories high. I am not standing underneath you to try to catch you. No offense.
Yeah, if I fell from 3 steps up a stairs, right? Okay.
I'm dead. Like if you fell, I'm dead. You know, come back and fall. I'll catch you. And then nothing left of me, like. You know what I mean? Like I'd just be standing there. I'd be like a fucking pancake on the.
Thanks, mate. Slimboard's going really well.
You probably survived. You probably I'm getting some grand time.
Thanks for crashing the fall there, Kev.
Like, you're all right there, and there's nothing left of me, like.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I think it's all about, like, I remember years ago. Remember the whole car thing that happened outside my estate? I was walking up. It was an icy-ish day or something, or had been. Say it was probably around this time of the year, I think, actually, right? And I was walking around, so from up towards the traffic lights there and the Avenue Road to go towards the marshes, right? And I was walking up from the Tom Bellew side, and I could see the wife was walking back from work when she walked in the marshes at the time, and all of a sudden this car came around the corner and hit a parked car that was on the other side, and then came up onto the curb on its side, like
lovely.
And I was like,
nice.
This is unusual. Did like James Bond
but that really isn't an emergency.
No, but I was thinking to myself, shit, then my mind went into overdrive, right? So the first thing I thought of, right, was
no change there.
No change there, right? It was I gotta stop the cars. Because this car was like on the road, it was blocking the road off, right?
Were you wearing your cape at this stage, no?
No, I still had it tucked in,
and the big
right?
S,
so, yeah,
and the big S on your chest.
That's why I want the tattoo there, hey. Oh, I'll have to talk about tattoo in a second. So, other people stopped, and there was people that knew the rat, and your man got out, and his dog got out, and all this kind of stuff, right? And the ambulance came. But even when the ambulance came, I remember that day, I rang the garage station 4 times and said, you need to have somebody come down here at the traffic lights because of the cars. So I remember running like way up while walking fast, way up like the Avenue Road, right, to tell cars you can't turn right down Tom Bellew. Those buses as well, because it was like 6 in the evening or something like that. I was like, you can't turn right on the Tom Bellew. There's an accident. You need to keep on. And people are like, yeah, no bother. And you'd look at them and they were still trying to turn, and you're like, you dickhead. Why am I in the middle of the fucking road?
You need to put on a high vis jacket. If you put on a high vis jacket, people listen to you. Not gonna listen to a dickhead. Yeah, but always listen to high vis people. Doesn't matter if you're a guy or not. If you wear high vis, that's it. High vis is like, what would you say? High vis is like, it's a god. It's like Superman. High vis is Superman.
Really?
Yeah.
But why do builders harass women then when they're walking past? Woo!
That's their superpower.
Nice, Kev. Like how you managed to swing that one around, buddy.
That's the superpower of whistling. Whistling is a superpower. And I'm sorry, right? Yeah. A lot of women, I feel, might like that a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit. Some women would find that quite endearing. To feel attractive. Okay, like I'm sorry, but builders aren't whistling at ugly fat women.
No.
Right? They're not.
No.
Most builders
Some might, but
most builders will whistle at good-looking, attractive 20-something-year-olds. And
can I just say, great use of the word endearing, Kev, I have to say. Like I didn't think it would come into that.
Neither did I. I
don't
even know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to sound really bad.
Yeah,
but like,
wee bit, just a little bit.
I was talking to somebody about this before, and they were like, so it was a mother and daughter that was walking down the road, and they whistled. This guy whistled from what do you call it, scaffolding.
Yeah.
And your mother turned around and said, "Don't be at it." And
he
turned around and said, "It wasn't you, it was the daughter." And she was like, "Well, fuck you." And then she got all annoyed about it.
Yeah.
But the daughter was like 18 or 19. It wasn't like she was 14 or 15. Like she was well over the legal age.
The legal age.
Yeah. So she got annoyed that it was her daughter he was whistling at.
That's brilliant, hey. Kev, I'll tell you what. We've two things to do. Dad jokes and top fives. Let's jump in with some dad jokes, Kev. I know you worked really hard to get some dad jokes.
I did. Okay, I'll go first. I got 3 of them. Okay?
Right, okay.
So 3 each. Why is honey good for you?
No.
It's full of B vitamins.
Oh, my sweet
Or
heart.
could have been, it's full of vitamin B. That would be even more sense.
It's full of vitamin B. Yeah, vitamin B. Vitamin B would have made a lot more sense, so would have done, Kev. Okay, right. First one I have is, Kev, I'm never, ever buying anything with Velcro again. It's a total rip-off.
What do you call a pony with a sore throat?
No.
A little horse.
Oh my God!
I actually laughed out loud when I read that one. Yeah, a little horse.
Did you hear about the circus fire?
No.
It was intense.
Very good. I like that one.
Right, one more.
What do you call a carnivorous weatherman?
Jesus Christ! Don't know.
A meat eaterologist.
Wow, you see, you lost it a wee bit, Kev. You lost it. I like it. I think I remember that.
Yeah, a meat eaterologist.
Right, and I'm finishing it off with. I went to the doctor, Kev. Right
again.
And I told him that my bum really hurts. Okay, so he asked, "Where exactly does it hurt?" And I said,
"In the entrance."
Around the entrance. So he said his advice for me was that as long as I call it the entrance, it'll hurt.
Yeah, that brings us back to our toys.
It sure does. Hey, check your prostate. Right, Kev. Top 5 this week we had was Netflix shows.
Yes.
Wow. Like
I'm going number 5, Lucifer.
I have never seen that show.
Good show, Pickle.
Vampire.
Bit scary.
Yeah, vampire.
It can be a bit scary. Yeah, it can be a bit scary, but very good.
Is that a long season or a series? Many?
I think this is a 3 seasons in it. No, there's 6 seasons.
Holy shit!
6 seasons. I think there was that many myself.
Yeah.
I'm on season 5.
Nice.
So it's going well so far.
Good. Is there many to a season though? There's 10 or 12 or like 20.
93 episodes in total. So many.
That's like
a lot.
Yeah, that's like probably 17, 18. Like fucking hell, like right. I'm just going to jump in with one. And it's on your list, but I'm just throwing it in. I'm not even doing like 1 to 5 here because all these are class, right? Power.
It's not on my list.
Are you shitting me?
Power's not on Netflix.
Power is on Netflix, you absolute ham. Where did you watch it then?
Oh, a dodgy box.
Power. I can't believe you haven't me doubt this now. Power, guys, Power. Unbelievable show.
Power wasn't on Netflix.
Power
was not on Netflix.
It was.
It was
yes,
not.
It is. There you go. Fucking 6 seasons of it. Okay. Power. Unbelievable. On great. Always a cliffhanger. Each season.
And each episode.
Each episode. It was just an intense show of drugs and sex and violence and 50 cents and
Killings
all that. It was just unbelievable. Right, Kev, give me another one.
And the what do you call it? The policewoman being fucked by fucking Ghost himself.
She was unbelievable.
lethal.
She reminded me of two girls that I know. And wow, yeah, I wonder they do like
she
that.
Was filth. It was fantastic.
Yeah, she really was.
Yeah, but Ozark.
Man, me and you, I think are gonna have. Me and you might know each other's Netflix Aviva. I think me and you are gonna have 5 completely different lists here. I wanted to watch that show. How good is Ozark?
Now, I felt the first 3 seasons were phenomenal.
Okay. Oh, right. So it's 4 now. Right.
4 seasons.
Right.
So, yeah.
I think I'd like to get into it, but I don't know if I have the capacity to watch something like that. That's long. That is that long. Yeah. I don't think I could do that. That's what she said. But no, good one, Kevin. A lot of people watch that. Right. Next one for me. Again, there's no number to these guys, right? Designated Survivor.
Pickle. Didn't even put it in.
Kiefer Sutherland. He is the man, right? He's the opposite of what he was at 24. He's a complete pussy in this one, right?
Yes.
But he's also the president of America. Great show.
Great show.
First episode or second episode, whatever the thing happens, right? It just blows your mind. You're like, whoa. I never knew what a designated survivor was, because that's a real thing until I saw that show. Yeah. So basically it means is that if the president dies at something, there's one guy who is in the office that's just
on his own.
He'll become the president. He's not going to be the vice president.
If the place blew up.
Yeah, he's just a random guy. He's like the guy that delivered the milk that day or something, like, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, designated survivor, guys. Check that shit out on B.
My number 3, Bridgerton. Of
course you were going to make. Did you actually watch that though? I know you talked about it, but you properly watch it, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I thought you were just taking the piss out of it.
No, I watched it. It's a great show.
If you
Penguin riding, what more do you want? What more do you want in a show?
What was it you said, Kim?
That was pretty women.
Yeah.
Good-looking women getting fucked.
Good-looking man.
What more do you want? He's only in 1 season. He didn't go into the 2nd season.
Yeah, but you said...
It's free porn. It's porn you can watch your wife.
Yeah. Episode 2 or episode 3 that we did, which was called Sally Webster's Daughter. Yeah. You said that they were having sex in a pergola. Which you then said was not the right word or something like that. What were they having sex in? And you used the word cunnilingus, which people were like, whoa, Kev, you just said that on a podcast. I think it's gone a wee bit worse since then. So it has. Fair play, Bridgerton. I'm not doubt you. Right. I'm into my top 3 here, right? Even though it's not really top 3. And the order of this is really difficult. But I'm sticking Cobra Kai in there.
Nah, Becco.
Did you watch it? Don't fuck me out now.
Yeah, I watched it.
All of it.
It's kind of, see, I don't be hungover anymore. It's hangover TV. It's like what Hollyoaks used to be. Okay? You know what I mean? It's kind of like what Hollyoaks was. It's a hangover TV. You can easily watch. The storyline's a bit fucking all over the place. It is a bit mental now, especially with all the older guys coming back into it. Like, you know what I mean?
Terry Silver.
Yeah. Like the guy from, what do you call it?
I'm so happy that you stopped drinking, because if you're saying Hollyoaks is hangover TV, that's not until 6:30 in the evening, Kev.
Usually the Sunday omnibus.
I don't even know if they still do that anymore. It used to be like 4 hours of it or something like that.
You lie there dying, looking at blondie women with big tits, like, and it's like,
and then you look at the girl beside you, and you're like, oh.
You know the way you be hungover, and you're horny when you wake up, and you're horny. This horny drunkenness, and it's like, there's nothing better than watching good-looking women going, and it's like, oh God, I'm dying, but this is good.
Yeah. No, I like Cobra Kai, but go on, give me another one.
Emily in Paris.
Fuck me. It's like I'm talking to my wife here, so it is. What's going to be next? Virgin River? No, Jesus Christ.
Emily in Paris.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Becco, it's easy watching.
I watched some of it. I saw with some of it.
It's quite easy watching, easy going.
Horny woman.
Yeah, calm TV, loves a bit of riding, loves getting off with her mates, fella.
Yeah.
Bit of an naughty girl, but yeah, great stuff. Great show.
Wow. Right. Kind of from one extreme to the other extreme here. Kev, you probably don't like this show. Stranger Things.
Hate it.
Yeah, I knew that. Hey, you are nothing but a cunt.
Hate that show.
Stranger Things
Fucking don't get it whatsoever.
But that's because you probably watched 3 episodes of it and you're like, what?
Yeah, I watched one episode and I was like, no, this is not for me.
No, it's one of them. You got to really keep going with it. It's unbelievable.
No, why? I don't understand this. See this shit? Oh, it takes like 6 episodes to get into it. Fuck away off. Get me interested in episode 1. Don't be making me wait. That's like teasing me. That's like prick teasing. Why would you prick tease someone into getting into? That's not going to prick tease you. That's just going to go straight in. Straight out.
Yeah.
I mean, don't be prick. Oh, it takes like a season to get into it. Why? Leave me alone. It's like, what do you call it? I don't get it. But my number one.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm only 2 seasons in. Okay. And literally last night it was when she got fucked in the cloakroom or in whatever the office part of the office. Suits.
Yes. Yes. That's my number one, baby.
Last night's episode was literally when Meghan
Markle.
What do you call it?
Yeah.
Meghan Markle gets fucked in the board, we're on with the board meeting, but where all the files are.
Yeah.
And that was last night's episode. I was like, if Harry watched that, if Harry watched the show, right, and seen that, I'm sorry, I'd marry her just for that episode.
Yeah. I can't. So you're only watching that like now.
Yeah.
Oh, Kev, seriously,
just
don't go to walk for like 2.5 to 3 months and just watch it all, right? It's my number one. It was my number one. I didn't watch it for a very long time as well, and then once I started watching it, it was like,
it's unreal.
I gotta keep watching this. This is actually fucking class. And look, that's my number one. But there's other ones out there, right? So first of all, right, the ones we got sent in, okay, it was The Last Kingdom, Dash and Lily, The Witcher.
Dash and Lily. Oh no, Pickle.
All right, James, thanks for that.
It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Dash and Lily. That came in from a boy.
That came in from a boy, yeah. A boy, a man. It's not a boy.
He's gay.
No, he's definitely not. He's definitely not.
Fucking is. He's gay.
But he straightened it up by the names of these: The Last Kingdom and The Witcher. They sound manly. No,
The Witcher's about cool.
Yeah, Cobra Kai, Orange is the New Black, Jeffrey Dahmer, and Jamie O. Suits. That man knows his crack. But there was a show, and Kev, you have your box, right? And I don't think you ever watched this, right? There was a show called White Collar, right? It was on Netflix, but it's been removed, right? White Collar. Watch the first episode. You want something that's going to grip you in one episode, Kev? Watch the first episode, and you are going to be fucking glued to it. The Keepers, Innocent Man, Wild Wild Country, End of the Fucking World, which is a Channel 4 show, but it's on Netflix as well. Obviously, Line of Duty's on Netflix, but it's a BBC show. So is The Bodyguard. Great fucking shows. Kev, I think that's a pod show. We hope everybody enjoyed the interview earlier. But Kev, we featured that.
Yeah. Oh, good.
We all good, man. Listen, guys, that was episode number 92. It was absolutely a joy and a pleasure to talk to you again this week. We hope you join us next week when I already know what the history is going to be for 1993.
And hopefully he remembers it this time.
I will remember. Even if I don't remember doing it this time, I know there's one I want to talk about. And it's a TV program or a film as well, so we're going to talk about that too. But listen, Kev.
What you're saying about tattoos, Pickle?
Oh, yeah. So, I'm heading into Marvel Inc. with the wife again. But now it's not till the 26th.
I'm in tomorrow.
With who?
With my usual guys.
You're gay, right. Yeah. So, Connor has us in on the 26th. So, I'm getting a tattoo, Kev, right? The problem is, I'm not sure where to get it, right? So, I'm getting a phrase. You know where you have your lambs and lions and all that stuff, right? Okay.
Yeah, rise and rise again until lambs become lions.
Yeah. I am getting a phrase which is dream lofty dreams. And as you dream, you will become. Okay. I'm getting that somewhere, right? I don't know whether I want to get it on me arm. I don't know whether I want to get it on this bit of my arm up the top.
Dream lofty dreams.
And as you dream, you shall become. Basically, Kev.
CBJ.
Exactly. Okay, so it is, okay? And then when I go up and see him in January, I'll be like, hey.
I think you should get it on your tie.
Really?
Yeah, so when you go for the shite, you'll see it. I mean, it's a good time to see it.
I don't know, but I just thought, like, I saw somebody with something on their arm here, And I wrote
I think put it on your put it on your upper arm.
But see the way I'm fat, right? If that ever becomes muscly, will it look like we're ripening or something?
You're not going to become that muscly, meal flour.
But would you have to clench it when you're getting the tattoo done so it goes on the tiny bit of muscle that there is?
You'll rest your arm down and you'll fill it.
Yeah, because that was the first place I thought was up
I'd
here.
go there.
That was the first. I still have this fear. I was asking the girls in work today, that does it impact you by having a tattoo here? Does it, as a man, you wear short sleeve shorts or short sleeve t-shirts?
I think it does.
It shouldn't. I think we can agree on.
It shouldn't, but I think it does.
Yeah, that was me only worry that not that.
Well, I'm finishing off all my chest area. I'm going to have like not a cover up, but it's going to be all linked in together, say with clouds and rays and stuff like that. So all going to join in together.
Are you going to put my initials in it?
Why are you going to put your? No, just your dad's.
Oh, okay. I thought you could put my initials in it. Or Kevin Pickle Show or something. Oh, big shout out to Carl with Playoff Fit. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago. We officially, it's been ordered. We said Kev again a couple of tops. We're getting a good few beanie hats as well. And we're going to do some competitions. I know we said it before. We're going to do some competitions and get you guys to win it by doing some crazy ass tasks. Like, I don't know, maybe something like this. Kev, whenever you come in to get your toys, I hope you have a fantastic week with them. Everybody listening, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for joining us.
Guys, get on to the playblue.ie and also share the show.